Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright, Aries, so here's the first lost message. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Wands. Then we have the Fool, we have the Magician clarified by the Emperor, and we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Gemini and Virgo on the table. I think what the universe is trying to say here, right now would be a really good time for you to get active and proactive when it comes to your work, business, and finances, right? For whatever reason, right now would be the perfect time. Stars are aligning in your favor to do that. And you could even start your own business. With cards like that, you can definitely start your own business, or perhaps try something new, switch jobs if you want to. Just be creative. Be creative. You've got all the tools you need at your disposal. All right, you got the green light from the universe right now. All right, so yeah, let's talk about this real quick. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the first card that came out. This is a card of work, business, and finances. That's one way to interpret this card, and I believe that's exactly what it is in this particular case, because we also have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We'll get to that in just a second. Right, the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but I think this is you. Right? This is a way of the universe to tell you that right now is the time to get all passionate, all fired up. Get on your horse and conquer, Aries. Get on that horse and conquer. All right? The Knight of Wands is a very fiery and very passionate knight. One of the fastest knights in the deck, right? The Knight of Swords is faster, but the Knight of Wands is the conqueror, right? The next card that came out is the Fool. The Fool is actually one of your major arcana cards, and so is the Emperor right next to the deck, right? But the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of taking a risk for some of you. The Fool is a card of starting something new, something you haven't thought of, something you haven't tried in the past. Be creative. Take a little bit of a risk. If you haven't tried this, whatever it is that you're about to do, if you haven't done this in the past, go ahead and do it, right? We've got the Magician, the next card over. I think this is you, because the Emperor clarifying the Magician is your major arcana card, and the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. The Magician, when it comes to work, business, and finances, I often interpret this card as a miracle worker, somebody who is really good at what they do. The Magician is capable of finding creative solutions to complex problems. Again, the Magician is all about creating, taking action. All right, the Emperor clarifying the Magician, that's you. Right, that's your major arcana card. And the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of an equal give and take. Perhaps you can find people who think alike, or perhaps you can create like a group of people or something like that. All right, and when it comes to work, business, and finances, I often interpret this card as money in, money out. All right, so you could get paid in the future. Perhaps you can get like a business loan, and it'll be approved to you, and you can spend it on creating a business or something like that. But the Six of Pentacles is always a positive card when it comes to work, business, and finances. So yeah, just to sum up, the universe is telling you you've got the green light to explore, to do something new. Perhaps you can take a class online or take a class somewhere for something new to get your skills improved or something like that. But yeah, the world is your oyster, Aries. I don't think we need additional spreads for this situation. I think it's pretty straightforward what's going on here. So yeah, let's take a look at another situation real quick. Here's the second lost message for you, Aries. We have the Hangman clarified by the Moon. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Sun, and we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Leo, Gemini, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, here's the deal. Some of you may have a choice between two people. All right, the Lovers on the bottom of the deck could be a card of a choice. All right, and at some point in the near future, in the very near future. If you're facing a choice right now, you will gain clarity as to whom you want to move forward with. If you're not dealing with two people right now, you will be, right? And then you'll gain clarity as to whom you want to move forward with. But I think for most of you, you're dealing with just one person. Okay, even if you're not dealing with anybody right now, I think you've got someone coming your way. Somebody could be confessing their love to you out of the blue, all of a sudden, right? But for others of you, I see another scenario where perhaps you already have somebody. You could be talking to somebody, or you may have an eye on somebody, and you're not sure what's going on. You're not sure if this person is interested in you, if they're into you, if they want to get serious with you. You just don't know what's up, right? So what I think is about to happen, clarity will be gained. This whole spread right here is about clarity, right? Clarity, 100%. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. I'm not going to focus on the first scenario where you're dealing with two people. I'll just focus on the other two scenarios, right? So we got the Hangman clarified by the Moon. Both of those two cards are Pisces card, by the way, right? Both the Hangman and the Moon could be interpreted as a Pisces, right? But at the same time, both of them are also talking about stagnation, right? The Hangman is a card of nothing happening. Somebody could be dragging their feet, or you just don't know what's going on with this individual, how they feel about you, or where this is going, or if this is going anywhere. The Moon clarifying it could be a card of like an unknown, or a card of fear. It's one of the most emotional cards in the deck. Perhaps you're really into somebody, or will be into somebody, but you're just not going to be 100% sure what's going on there, right? So here comes that Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups. You will gain clarity. Actually, the Sun right next to the deck and the Ace of Swords, both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards of clarity, right? The Ace of Swords comes in, and there's going to be a conversation between the two of you, and they will set the record straight. They will clarify it for you. The Ace of Swords is usually talking about a very straightforward, very direct communication. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. And the Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. Okay, the Ace of Cups clarifying it, it's all about love. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love. So this Ace of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups could be a confession of love, where they will tell you that yes, they have feelings for you and they want to see where this is going. They love you and things like that, right? The Lovers on the bottom of the deck could still be a card of a choice. So then you'll have a choice to make as to what you want to do with this. Right? And at the same time, you could be dealing with a Gemini with the Lovers card. And in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a soulmate card. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. Yep, it could be as simple as that. The Sun right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, right? But at the same time, like as I already mentioned, it's also a card of clarity. The Sun comes out and we can see. Right? During the night, we can't really see that good with the Moon card, right? Because the Moon usually shows up during the night. But when the Sun shows up, yeah, we can see further. We can see what's going on. All right? And besides that, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun card, we're usually happy. We usually feel on top of the world and things like that. For very, very few of you, this whole spread could be about you gaining clarity about becoming a mom. Right, so if you're trying to get pregnant, or something is going on with a child, right, you could be gaining clarity, right? Because we have the Sun card, right, and in it we do have a child riding a horse, and perhaps with the Ace of Swords you'll gain clarity as to what's up. All right, so, but here's what I want to do. I still want to get clarification on this. I still want to see what happens next. I'm kind of curious. I'm sure you are too. All right, let's take a look. Here's the additional spread for the situation we saw in the previous spread. I just wanted to see where this is going to go, right, and what happens next. So we got the Knight of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Emperor. We have the Hierophant and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Taurus, perhaps even another Aries. But what's actually happening here with the Six of Swords clarifying the Knight of Swords? This is either you guys are gonna go somewhere, or perhaps this is where you meet this person. If you're invited to go somewhere, I think you should at least consider going. Right? But at the same time, it could also be talking about once you gain clarity with this person, once you know what's up, once you get on the same page, once you understand what's going on, it's going to gain momentum really quickly. Remember the Hangman, the first card in the previous spread, that one is a card of stagnation. It's a very stationary card. The Knight of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords. These two cards are movement cards, right? The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all four knights, right? And the Six of Swords clarifying it, there's definitely some sort of a movement in it, right? And the thing about the Six of Swords, this card always talks about improvements, things getting better, right? Or moving towards something better. The Knight of Swords, again, could be travel, or this is just simply things will start progressing rather quickly. Or you're literally going somewhere. The next card that came out is the Three of Cups, clarified by the Emperor. The Three of Cups is a card of a union or a celebration. Alright, for some of you, again, this is you going to some kind of an event. Right? And it could be any event. Absolutely any. Or the Three of Cups is simply you're now happy. You're now celebrating something called life, something called love. Right? The Emperor clarifying the Three of Cups, that's you, that's your major arcana card, right? And we also have the Hierophant right next to the deck and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So on the bottom of the deck in the previous spread, we have the Lovers, and here we have the Two of Cups. Kind of similar energies, right? The Two of Cups is also a soulmate card. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, or when two people meet and they fall in love with one another. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people know what's up and they're seeing eye to eye. And the Hierophant right next to the deck could be a Taurus, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Perhaps you're meeting this person at some kind of a traditional event, right? Or this is where the two of you are heading, right, towards a commitment. The Hierophant is a very serious card. It's a major arcana card. As a matter of fact, we only have two major arcana cards on the table. Yours, the Emperor, which is a clarifier, and the Hierophant that actually showed up. Right, the last card that came out. So this looks very, very promising. I really like how it's finally progressing, finally moving forward for you. Alright, so I hope all of this makes sense for you, Aries. But that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing November.